Hi guys, so today I want to talk to you about a crucial skill that I have learned will really impact on your ability to recruit people into your team. It is the concept of say less to more people, or say less, recruit more. Now, what generally tends to happen when people first start out in network marketing is they have this absolute tendency to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk some more when they are trying to bring someone into the business. They feel this real need to be the expert, to look credible, and to share absolutely everything that their prospect would need to know about the business. People do this for many reasons. Usually it's because they're nervous and they feel a real need to fill the silences. Sometimes it can be ego, where people just need to look like an expert, to look credible, to look competent. So they just talk and talk and talk to show that they know what they're talking about. Sometimes it's because they're uncomfortable. And what they usually end up doing is they end up talking someone out of the business. So this kind of method will never allow you to become a good recruiter. And if you are good at this, if you are good at talking to people into the business, if you are good at explaining the opportunity, I can tell you one thing for nothing. You may bring people into the business, but they will never duplicate, because it doesn't matter what works, it matters what duplicates. It matters what duplicates. And when people see you explaining absolutely everything there is to know about the business, they're going to think that they're going to have to do that too. And at the end of the day, people aren't duplicatable, but systems are. Systems are duplicatable. So the system we use is a third-party video. We use a video that I created that explains everything there is to know in one short, concise, visual video that you can send to people. So your time with your potential prospects needs to be spent listening. 2 ears, 1 mouth in that ratio. So the more you talk, the less you're going to be listening. Please remember that in all the interactions you have with potential teamies. The more you talk, the less time you're going to spend listening. Now, the more you can get a potential recruit to talk, the more they're going to feel heard, the more they're going to realise that you have their best interests at heart, and the more they are going to like you. And if I've learned one thing from this business, it's that people join people they like. People's favourite topic is themselves. People love to talk about themselves. So the more you listen to them, the more they're going to like you. And like I said, people join people who they like. So learning this key skill of listening, active listening when recruiting, is instantly going to make you a better recruiter. So the way I like to think of it, and I think of sales in this way as well, I've never seen myself as a salesperson. I've been a salesperson before. It didn't work for me at all. So rather than a salesperson, I like to think of myself as a consultant. So, hello Tinkerbell, hobbling up the stairs there. I like to think of myself as a consultant. I prescribe solutions to people's problems. So the first thing I'm going to do when I meet up with a potential teamie is I'm going to ask them why they're interested. Why are they there? Questions are the best answers. Questions are the best answers. I'm going to find out as much as I can about them, what drives them, why they're interested in the opportunity, what they do for a living, where they want to be in, a few months' time, a few years' time. How much time do they have to commit to this? How much money would they need to achieve their goal? These kind of questions, open-ended questions, are going to get people really thinking about why they want to do this business. It's really going to get them thinking. And not only that, I'm spending this time to see if they're going to be a right fit for the team, because it's not always quantity. it's quality as well. You want the right people joining you. You want the right people, not just copious amounts of people. So by taking this approach and treating it more like a consultation, almost an interview, it gives you posture. It gives you posture. And if you feel like they wouldn't be the right fit, don't be afraid to say that. Normally, when you take it away from people, they end up wanting it more. If you're desperate and they feel that desperation and they feel like you need them to join your team, they're gonna run a mile. They're gonna run a mile. So use the third-party tool, ladies. Use the third-party tool to explain the opportunity, and your precious, precious time really needs to be spent listening more than talking in all of your interactions. When it comes to the close as well, when you've literally spoken about everything there is to speak about, you've spoken, you've found out all about them, you've sent them the video, they've asked questions, they've got the answers, they're in your team group, maybe you've sent them products, you've met them, you've done everything you can. What a lot of people do is they're afraid to close. They're afraid to actually ask the person to join. And so again, they just talk, and give answers to questions that haven't even been asked. And they end up pushing that person away. There's a really simple way to close, really simple question that you can ask. Have you got any more questions, or are you ready to get started? Simple as that. Write that down, ladies, write that down. Have you got any more questions, or are you ready to get started? It's the best simple way to close. Don't be afraid to ask that. Now, I want to finish by saying, when you're with people, listen more, but also say less to more people. Most people spend way too much time with people who are umming and ahhing and messing you about and saying, yes, I'm going to join on payday, and then they don't join, and then they're stringing you along for 3 months and you've got all your eggs in that basket. Say less to more people, because in that time when you've been chasing this person for about 3 months, following up, you could have spoken to 500 other people. And generally speaking, you want people to be interested from the get-go. You want people to be, in this. People do join after 6 months, 7 months, a year and a half. I've had that a lot. And I have a spreadsheet full of people that I've spoken to, and I only ever follow up with them really when Younique are doing something amazing, like free shipping on presenter kits, or when the presenter kit is changing, or when we release a super new product, or when we announce a new incentive trip. Then I will follow up, but I'm not going to waste my precious time just pushing. I keep them on my friends list. I keep engaging with their posts, but I'm not going to force them to join me. That time I spend saying less to more people. This is key, ladies. This is key. So I hope you've taken a lot of value away from this today. Plenty more training on recruitment on its way. Speak to you soon.